What is good, YouTube? Making this video real quick, uh, basically to document something very, very interesting that just happened, and so I went to a lot of you maybe have been seeing that I been talking about the St. Patrick's Day parade here, and before anyone misunderstands my point behind that, it's that, and maybe this is what happened with YouTube. What's good, William Delgado? What's good? Um, and I'm still trying to just found your channel. What's good, Pat's fan? Yo, Davy, just found your channel. What's good, my brother? Um, I don't know. Bear with me here, cause it's no secret that YouTube is on some shit. What's good? It's no secret that YouTube is on some shit, and it's been happening to YouTubers everywhere, not just me, but there's been several incidents. Good morning. There's been several incidents, and if I miss a couple of the comments, I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. Um, um, so I went this morning. Let me answer some of these, and then I'll explain. So I went this morning and basically tried to document a little bit of the footage of the aftermath of the St. Patrick's Day parade here. Now, for those of you not from Rochester, you might be confused, like, wow, why is Davy V picking on, people that are celebrating St. Patrick's Day in a parade? And my daughter's Irish, you know what I mean? So giving it to them, Dave, was good. So it's nothing, before you misunderstand what happened, and people from Rochester will be able to relate better to this, is that there's a lot of racism and prejudice in Rochester, and for years the Puerto Rican festival has been targeted, and it's kind of like undercover racism was behind it, and prejudice against Latinos here. But they've been targeted because the Puerto Rican festival gets rowdy sometimes. You know what I mean? It gets a little bit out of control. And it's not the festival itself. There's many good people and families that go to the festival. But after the festival, it's a well-known thing going on for as long as I can remember that, they kind of wild out a little bit. You know what I mean? And they take the party to the streets. They do burnouts on motorcycles. They do a little burnouts on cars. And, I honestly don't think anyone really means any harm by it. But yeah, it tends to get a little bit just rowdy, and it's, the excitement that, celebrating the heritage, the culture. And also I think a part of it is that the festivities are wrapping up, meaning it happens on the last day of the festival when the festival ends, and it's a weekend festival of 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the reason that I'm contrasting and trying to contrast, especially as a filmmaker, and I want to get more and more, not that I'm going to be leaving YouTube, but I want to get more and more into showing different aspects of the ironies that exist when people, target one festival, but yet, like with the St. Patrick's Day festival, they turn, they ignore a lot of the stuff that goes on. Pat said, dumb bastards messing it up for the rest. So what's going on with the St. Patrick's Day parade is that you got mostly, and I'm just calling it what it is. If somebody gets upset, then like I said, you're going to see real shit on this channel. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to call it like it is, you know what I mean? So basically what happened is you're going to, you have an overwhelmingly amount of white, Caucasian, a lot of college students that basically go down to the East Avenue historic neighborhood, which is a very historic neighborhood where George Eastman's house. George Eastman is the founder of Kodak. Those of you that are not from Rochester, I'm not sure if you know or not. You can look it up, Google it. Right? You can Google anything nowadays, right? Rochester has a big history when it comes to Kodak. George Eastman, the founder of Kodak, has his, his mansion is located on East Avenue, just a stone's throw away from this neighborhood that every single year, once a year, these young crowds, young drunks come in and completely trash the neighborhood. And, so I went down there this morning, like I've done other years, to see a little bit of the cleanup of the aftermath. And actually a city worker, he didn't want to be on camera, and I give him that respect, told me, Davey, it's ridiculous. You should have came here a little earlier so you see the absolute just disgusting, all kind of stuff that they found. And these are public streets. Again, this is not a party in a private, venue or whatever. They literally come every year and trash the neighborhood. Now, what's interesting is the snow is back. Good morning, Davy. What's good? You're at Jets 15. Yeah, it is, man. Snow is back. So what happened is I posted a video. And the video is, everything's recorded, everything's documented. Like always, I encourage everyone to exercise your First Amendment right to record and to document everything, especially any interaction that you may have with law enforcement. What's good, Tony what's good, my man Tony from the UK? So, Tony from the Fleet, what's good? I thought it was my man Tony from the UK across the pond. So what happened was, what's good, Tone? Thank you for tuning in. So what happened was, while I was there, and it's all documented, and I'll try to upload it again. I'm not sure what's going on, and that's why I'm making this video about YouTube. I ran into a police officer that actually I went to school with many, many moons ago, right? And, I've always been cool with this police officer. He's always treated me with respect, right? He didn't seem too happy that I was recording. And maybe, he's not too well versed on the right to record. He actually said, get that shit out of my face, which I thought was a little bit, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed in that, you know what I mean? Great officer. I've known him for years. But it was a little bit of, basically, it took me back a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, wow, you know what I mean? The way he said it, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Some police officers, I guess, still don't understand that, we have a First Amendment right to record them and that they're public servants and they work for us, right? So again, it's just more of that stuff that I always say: document everything, record, exercise your First Amendment right to record, and always just rinse and repeat with that. So what happened is I uploaded like a little teaser video, and it was a little clip. And all of a sudden it was on. I think it got like 14 views or something. And I go to look, gone. So I don't think that's ever happened before. I've made live videos that haven't, for one reason or another, and I never found out why, haven't uploaded. Right? But I've never had a situation. And there's more than 1,000 videos on this channel, by the way. I've never had, and I'm going to wrap it up here, but I got to get out here real quick. But I got to go in the store. But I've never had a situation where a video is actually uploaded, is getting views, right? It's published on YouTube, and it's taken down. So it's more, I don't want to get into a big conspiracy theory here, guys and girls. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff, and we'll talk about it in another video with YouTube. And a lot of stuff that is just, it's hard to trust them. And again, I can't get into it right now, but trust me, there's a lot of stuff that I've been seeing and learning about when it comes to YouTube. And it's not all, they're not all on the creator's side, and I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shady stuff going on with YouTube. So I'll try to upload it again. I'll try to get a little collage up. It was just like a nice little teaser for all of you. Just something to look forward to. And it was a little like, I don't know, maybe it was like a 15-second, 20-second clip. Not even a minute, well under a minute. So gone. Completely just disappeared. It's not on there. I went on there, I checked, and again, never had a situation where a video is published, it's uploaded to YouTube, and then it completely just, poof, disappears in the wind. So, again, a lot of stuff going on in the internet, a lot of stuff going on with YouTube. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Peace.